Oh my god! Time for a new blog! And as you guys can see, I fixed the audio problem and I fixed some of the image problem. It's actually kind of cool because, I normally don't use webcam to, really like record, but I'm just testing out some, settings right now, which is actually kind of cool. But RuneScape related shit. 320k until 90 smithing. I have 90,000 gold ore left. So I'm just at like 5 mil experience. So with my calculations, I should be at like 10.2 mil experience when I run out. So that's like level 96, right? So gold ore will get me to 96. Then I just need to go to living bungholes and get the rest of the gold ore, which I think is like maybe like 50k or 45k. Really not sure. But otherwise, I got some other shit that I need to talk about. Stealing creation. Yesterday I did 2 games of stealing creation with you motherfuckers. Stealing creation is actually kind of cool since right now I have about 300 and I think like 20 stealing creation points just sitting there. I don't want to get the hammers out yet. Because if I get the hammers out, then they're not stackable. And then there just be a clusterfuck in my bank. And believe me, I don't have a lot of spaces left in my bank. So, that's really mainly the reason. I think to get to actually 99, I need around like 4,000 stealing creation points. So, playing like 2 games a night, or maybe an hour a day, that's really not that bad. You get like 60 points. Let's see. Calculations. See, if we need 4,000 points, we divide that by 60, and oh, that's actually not that good. If we played 1 hour a day, that means I would have to do this for 66 days. Fuck! That's a long ass time, actually. Sons of bitches. So yesterday I was looking at some of you guys' video response that you posted to my previous video. Quite a few of you actually just said, like, oh yeah, I'll be more money. I'll have 99 attack, 99 construction, etc., etc. Like, just goals. And that's really what you can see yourself as. But nobody saw themselves as being dead in 6 months on Runescape. Which I can very well see myself running through PvP, holding something, and losing it, and being dead. Nobody saw themselves as being dead. I can imagine that. But also, that was just for some fun shit, and what the fuck? Oh, you prison Pete fucker! Asshole. I hate random events. I really do. Even though you barely get random events anymore, but random events now are just actually really more like dumber. Or, I don't think that's a word. They're more retarded. That's a word! But a little more offensive word. I remember when I first played RuneScape, I got my first random event. And it was the Gravedigger one. It was the old Gravedigger one, right? And I remember, I only had like one friend at the time on my friends list. And I'm like, dude, I don't know what I'm doing. I seriously don't know what I'm doing. If you guys know Stockkeeper, basically, I remember when he got his first random event like a month and a half ago. But this is basically what he said when he got his first random event. Fuck this game. Fuck you, Nightmare. I'm leaving. That's basically what he basically said because, like, me and basically some other people really never explained to him, like, how to actually do a random event. So therefore, he really just never, like, understood, like, what a random event really was. He thought the game was just, like, messing with him or something. But it's just random events aren't what they used to be. I remember when I was getting 99 fletching back in 2008, May of 2008. I remember that I would fletch about 500 logs. Every 500 logs, you're guaranteed a random event. So every maybe like 30 or 40 minutes, I would get a random event, which was, back then it was ridiculous. But then again, I went from level, I think, 33 Slayer to level 55 Slayer by Genie Lamps. So it really wasn't that bad. But now, random events, you really can't level that much in experience anymore because, they barely happen to you. And when they do, they just suck balls. Another thing that I basically want to talk about is basically like, well, somebody basically sent me a message basically saying, that everyone should stop making money guides about RuneScape Gold. And basically being like, this person wants everyone to stop making money guides because, alright, when a money guide comes out, and for example, when somebody, tells a new way of making money, it always gets harder to make money off that thing. Like, for example, bowstrings, you used to be able to make a ton of money. Like, when I first did bowstrings, you would make 130% profit. Now it's something like, I think, 70% profit, or maybe 80. I'm not really sure how much. I have to check the GE, but this thing is being a bitch, so I cannot check right now. But the point being is that basically this person is basically saying how everyone needs to stop making money guides. But then again, if everybody stopped making money guides, people really wouldn't know what to do, and they would lose interest in the game. I don't mind telling people how, the basic type of stuff. And, well, basically, take it this way. You guys know who Bill Gates is, right? He's the richest person in America. Probably, he's on the top, 5 richest people in the world. But, everybody knows how he made his money. Every single person knows how he made his money, right? And I think I said this before in my previous videos, but it's not that hard to figure out how somebody made money on RuneScape. It really isn't. For example, if you see somebody with a blue party hat and they have a Runecrafting cape on, how do you think they made their money for the blue party hat? Now, there's 90% of a chance that they got their money through Runecrafting. Then there's like a 5%, or probably less than 5%, that they actually got one back when, party hats were distributed through a holiday event. And then it's basic observing and stuff. Me and myself, it's a little harder to distinguish of how I made my money, because people come up to me and I have a party hat on, third age kite shield, and third age robe. People look out, my stats, and they see, the main money-making skills not that high. Like, yeah, I do have 99 fishing. People could say I got, 99 fishing off sharks and made 120 mil, then wood cutting, then fletching. But still, there's a big difference in money. But most of the time, in order to figure out how somebody makes their money, you just gotta really look at their stats and stuff. But money-making guide videos are good because they just help other players. And they don't make people blow their brains out of the back of their skull. Because believe it or not, there have been people who probably have blown their brains out of the back of their skull over this game. And if you do that, then you're kind of fucked up. Right now, I actually want to go to my email, asknightmarerh@yahoo.com. Let me see this question. Hey, Chris, I have a question for you. Do you think it's about time RuneScape add a Guthix-like god into God of War's dungeon? ? It's getting kind of boring with Zami, Sarah, Armadale, and Bandos. And if you read this, please give me a shout out. RuneScape username Dan_99_FM. YouTube name Speedblade3RS. Well, Dan99 firemaking, but that could be 99 farming. But I'll say it's firemaking. Guthix, yes, it would, but it would also involve adding a Guthix God Sword and a new type of weapons. Now, if they add a Guthix type God, most likely, if they add a Guthix type God, most likely it will be more expensive than Armadale. So that's my opinion. That's what I see it as, because Armadale isn't as much as it used to be. Even though it's still pretty expensive, but I think if they add Guthix, then it will most likely be more than Armadale. That's a good thing and a negative thing. But, moving on. Next question. Nightmare! Exclamation, 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 times 10. It is iMadman77733. My question is, do you think Slayer is a good way to make money and really good experience? You decide! Exclamation mark. Slayer is an awesome way to make money. Experience? Okay. You gotta look at it as this way. You get 99 Slayer. You get 99. You can have 99 attack, defense, strength, and most likely HP. Okay, so experience, yes, but as for experience on Slayer, no. I have a friend. He's just about to hit 98 Slayer. It's taking him a long time, but off drops, he's made a ton of fucking money. So that's his main way of income is just Slayer. But so yes, it is good money and experience. It depends how you look upon it. But that's really all I got to blog about today. I don't think I said today's date. Holy fuck. Today is March 28th. What the fuck am I thinking? Anyways, if you got anything for me, please leave it in a nasty, dirty little comment. Also, I will see you guys tomorrow. And thanks for subscribing.